Hello YouTube, this is Necrostevo and you're watching my 54th narrated Wi-Fi battle. This is actually going to be part of a battle and part of kind of an update video for you all. This is a pretty good match that I had against someone that I had on my Skype. I did not get their name, but you know, if they happen to watch this video, please just let me know and I'll add you to it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this started here. This is a UU match, and he starts off with his Wheezing. Shiny Wheezing nonetheless. Shiny Wheezing looks very cool. And I should start off with my Mixed Mag Mortar. I wasn't sure what Wheezing wanted to do, but generally Wheezing can't do much to Mag Mortar. And I'm rocking the high special attack, and Wheezing doesn't have very good special defense. So I figured a Fire Blast, that's going to hurt anything on his team. It is a great chunk. This is an expert belted Mag Mortar. But it doesn't matter. He just goes straight for the Explosion. And since Explosion was essentially nerfed in 5th gen, I really didn't think that that was going to take me out. And looking at the damage that it did, I'm guessing that he was adamant or something. I'm not really sure. I was not expecting that to kill me. Granted, I have no defense or HP investment in that Mag Mortar. Anyways, though, double downs are the best types of downs. And now I get to go out into Uxie to set up some entry hazards as he switches into his Pharaoh Seed. That's pretty nice. We both kind of just are going to be able to get up some entry hazards. Pharaoh Seeds are very annoying. They're more bulky than Pharaoh Thorn, but outside of that, they lack that offensive oomph that Pharaoh Thorn has. But I think they, on average, when I face them, they get up a little bit more entry hazards if you let them. But here I switch into Throw because I figured he was just going to keep on setting up entry hazards. If he threw a paralysis my way, I could get my guts boost. But this is my bulk up resto chesto throw. So here he goes for pin missile, and I don't really know. I've never seen that on a Pharaoh Seed before. If that's standard, please let me know. But normally you just see gyro ball and maybe leech seed and stealth rocket and spikes. So I don't know. Maybe that's a new thing. Don't ask me. But I just go for the bulk up just because that is pretty much safe at this point right here. If he wants to keep on setting up, I want to get to the point where Throw is untouchable by the rest of his team. And you'll see here how little that gyro ball does, and that's just because Throw is so very slow himself. In fact, his Pharaoh Seed is outspeeding my Throw. So, of course, that's interesting. Seeing that that's doing so little, he goes for another layer of spikes. And I honestly thought this circle throw would kill off that Pharaoh Seed, because I wanted to not touch it as much because handling it, as bulky as Throw is, he doesn't want to touch something that spiky. It's not like he has padded hands or anything. But that's okay. A few stealth rock switch-ins, it'll be dead anyway. So I circle throw him right onto his fighting type Hitmonlee. Wasn't sure what he wanted to do, but after 2 bulk ups, my defense is essentially doubled, and I figured I could take anything that he wanted to go for. He goes for the blaze kick, fishing for the burn, and I'm completely fine with that because I have guts. That does whittle my HP down a good bit more per turn than I would really prefer, especially since I don't carry leftovers. I carry the Chesto Berry. But you can see there not having any attack investment allows Hitmonlee to live, and maybe that was a bulky build. But out comes his Hitmonchan, so this is really just a fighting type soiree here. I don't know if soiree is the right word, but that's the word I'm using, darn it. So, seeing that my HP is getting a little bit low, I wasn't sure what Hitmonchan wanted to go for. He goes for Ice Punch. That's fine. That's not going to do anything after 2 bulk ups. And I get a chance to get off my rest, which is going to put me back at full HP. Yes, I lose the Guts boost, but I'd rather have Throw around to stay alive and do things rather than have it at a low HP where he could stand the chance of getting critical hit or something like that. As long as he's at full HP, he could survive pretty much any critical hit. Unless it's a Psychic Gem boosted Psychic or something like that. Something random. But here he goes for Thunder Punch, maybe fishing for the Paralyzation. He probably should have kept on going for the Ice Punch, maybe fishing for the Freeze. Another circle throw, you can see without that Guts boost that does not do very much. I drag back out the Hitmonlee, and it's at this point that he is probably realizing that he doesn't really have anything that can stop Throw. If you guys looked at the team preview, his Pokemon, he didn't really have any special attackers in there. And even if he did, this is a specially defensive Throw. So he starts fishing for critical hits with the Stone Edge, and I use this opportunity to get up another bulk up just to make sure that I can kill some other things on his team without that Guts boost. So With that other additional bulk up, that essentially puts me back at the attack power that I was at with the Guts boost. So that's why I went for that one. He goes for high jump kick. That does a good bit more than the previous ones. Of course, high jump kick now has 130 base power, but it's not quite enough to cut it, and I just kill off Hitmonlee with another circle throw. He brings back out Pharaoh Seed, presumably to get some more Iron Barbs damage on me, but he just goes for spikes, and I'm just going to kill off Pharaoh Seed. So you guessed it, at this point, this is going to be a throw sweep. So I bulk up again, and he can't really do anything to this throw. I think his Hitmonchan comes out, it dies. He withdraws here, and he goes out into Miltank, which I think he goes out into Miltank. No, it's a Rotom. So Rotom is going to die. He does have a Miltank that actually lives a +4 stab, super effective circle throw, which just shows you the prowess of Miltank. It's got to be from drinking all that milk, hopefully not from its own udders, but that is the prowess of Miltank. So to my opponent, I thank you for this match. I did enjoy it. If you guys are still, listening to the video, I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for following me on Twitter. When I first started this, I definitely just said on Twitter, on YouTube. When I first started this account, I really didn't anticipate it growing so quickly, nor did I anticipate it growing to the size it is at. I'm at 175 subscribers right now, and that's way more than I thought I'd have. So thank you very much, and I hope you all do enjoy my content. If you all aren't enjoying it for whatever reason, I had some people unsubscribe from me. That's completely fine, I understand completely, but if you could just drop me either a private message or even just on a video, let me know what I could do better. I know the quality could probably be better, but for right now, that's as good as it's going to get because I do breed everything completely legitimately, so using a flashcard or things like that, those kind of are clashing with that other ideal. So other than that, if you all would like to see a better variety of Pokemon, I'm constantly trying to breed and train up new things, or if you all would like to see something requested, I put Corsola in a video, I used a Dredagon, and I used a Maractus, which were all requested by different subscribers here. So feel free to request things being used, and I'll do my best to get those out for you. I have been getting some good feedback from you guys on my Nuzlocke story narration, which I am pretty much just reading through and doing all the different characters of a DeviantArt story that one of my friends here at the University of Alabama wrote. So if you all are enjoying that, please give me some feedback, and also let me know if you would like me to do a special one for Halloween. I found one that is Pokemon and is super appropriate for Halloween, so if you all would like to hear that, let me know. Other than that, be sure to add me on Skype, Necrostevo, follow me on Twitter, Pokedex_Swain, and look me up on Facebook on Necrostevo's Pokemon Battles. And for some reason, if any of you guys get bored and you want to make me a video intro, I would love that. I don't really have the tools to do that. Plus, I'm in law school. I don't have as much time to do that, even if I had the tools, so that would be great as well. Otherwise, thank you all again for your support. I'll see you all later.